out. When I woke up, they were both gone.
You girls shouldn't go wandering off.
We need to find them.
Wait. What about Raw?
Okay, let's split up. One of us go with Laura and meet up with Roth. The rest of us should fan out and look for Sam.
I'll go with her.
No, we'll find Sam.
Hello YouTube, what's playing? Today we are going to review Tomb Raider Definitive Edition on PS4. This is Muhammad from Game Rekon. Starting off with Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. It's developed by Crystal Dynamics and published by Square Enix. Has won over 40 E3 awards. And overall the gameplay and the graphics. First of all, I just want to inform you that Tomb Raider Definitive Edition is no different when it comes to the gameplay compared to the older version, the original version of Tomb Raider game that was released earlier in 2013. The main differences in Tomb Raider Definitive Edition are graphics, sound effects, and overall the feel of the gameplay, including some of the new features that were introduced to the game. Beginning from the graphics, hair, skin tone, Lara's character. Let's talk on these three things when it comes to the main stuff. So hair, that was one of the biggest issues. Like when you saw the hair compared to the PC version, there were some differences such as the physics of the hair and the color tone that was not so flexible. It looked like wax. Overall, Lara looked like was made of wax 3D modeling in the game that was flexible to move in of, just like a figurine. Overall, the skin tone that has been more of human appeal, has more of human color, let's say natural color feel over in the game, and has actually the game has been focused on overall graphics, mainly why you would buy the game. The main reason why you would buy this game is to suspect the differences between the gameplay, let's say PS3 versus PS4 or PS4 versus PC. Those are one of the key reasons why you would buy this game. And let's say Lara's character, overall the team has worked on Lara's character and Tomb Raider, so that if you're gonna play as a Lara in the game, you wanna notice the differences. So overall the face structure, the 3D modeling, the rendering, the graphics, and it's just insane. And let's say the game was already good enough, they just made it better.
Can't believe what.
Well, anything you would try could be better than what you did last time, so that's what they did here. They tried to improve overall feel of the game, and yes, they did it. And overall authenticity of the environment. The graphics play key role in terms of authenticity in environment, because when you see a grass, you don't want it to be something made out of plastic, some cheap plastic, but in this case it had physics involved, environmental physics, like the grasses, like the trees, like the fire, like the water. Those were really moving nicely. Let's say has a very natural flow. Whenever Lara entered the cave, the flames were dispersing over in the cave where the air was leading up through the rocks, and overall the water, the rocks, everything was so timed perfect in terms of authenticity of environment, including the graphics and the physics overall of environment, which I really appreciated. And including the feel of water whenever you dive in the water, not dive in, let's say just going inside the water or jumping off tree. And overall visual upgrade is the word I will use in the game. What they did is a visual upgrade of the game. They included some nice sound effects. They improved the quality of sound effects, if I'm not mistaken, but also the graphics are just amazing, as I told you why it's amazing. And let's say there's some issues of gameplay. Moving on to the gameplay, what I did not like about the gameplay was, first, they did not add anything to the game in part of gameplay. Why would you do that since the game was released earlier in 2013? It's just like few months ahead you released a definitive edition just to make a visually different game. You could have added something special to definitive edition, something like special DLC that's exclusive to this franchise, or exclusive to this particular game, definitive edition of Tomb Raider. That could have been done, or maybe some kind of new story or new missions. uh, there's a lot of ways that could have been much better in terms of gameplay addition, and that's the part, one of those part why I'm not, let's say not, I didn't like the part that they didn't add anything. And overall, one more thing is there's some issues with AI responsiveness. Sometimes it lags a lot when, in terms of responsiveness by the AI, like, let's say dogs or the animals that attack you has some issues at most of the time, since the game has released very soon right now, so we can expect a patch or update to fix it. Music, one of my main issues in every single game I review is the music, because I love music in the gameplays that increase my experience playing the game. As you might have seen my review of Dust Force, I really admire music in the gameplays because they set your mood up. Not really good, and let's say not great combination. It's just alright 50-50 percentage of the music mood. The game overall actually helps you elevate the mood, or let's say it increases the mood swings in the game, well, when you're playing the game, like, you're just so dived in the game, so you would say it's not a great combination with music, but the gameplay tries its best um, to elevate your mood, or you might feel a bit different. Sometimes you might feel boring because, as I said, it's no different than the older game in terms of gameplay, or the story mode, let's say. So you're not confused with it. But yes, the gameplay as usual, it's good, but it kind of give you feeling of being bored at times in between, when you're just going here or there. A bit more cutscenes could have been chopped up. And let's talk about comparing it to the previous gen console. I have played it on PC, I have played it on PS3, I have played it on PS4, which is the current one which I'm reviewing right now in front of you, Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. My friend, it's not my PC. I played it my friend's PC, the Tomb Raider, the original version, and yes, that was one hell of a Tomb Raider when I compared it to PS3 graphics, which were like absurd. And the PS4 is so close to that PC version of the game that I really appreciate the team that worked on it, because right now, the next generation console, we have a lot of games, but all those games matter because the graphics, they just want to show their power of the graphics or the physics engine. Let's say they're not caring about the story. I'm not sure what they're trying to do, but here's the catch. I played the Tomb Raider previously on PS3, but I really didn't care much about it, because since my mood was spoiled because I saw it in my friend's PC and I was not into the game. I just wanted to finish the game for whatsoever reason. So I actually played this game on PS4, and yes, I loved it because of the graphics. And now that I feel like I have my own PS4, I have my PC, let's say PC satisfaction grade on my PS4. I appreciate what they did with it, and there are few things that could have been done better, such as the jump method of Lara in the game, just to make it more natural, because whatever they did in the game was visual upgrade. If they did some upgrades in terms of fix, as in, let's say, overall feel, AI responsiveness, or let's say Lara's jump position, or make it more authentic. I know games are meant to be video games after all, but since you're working so much on physics and graphics, you could have cared about let's say when Lara jumps over the trees or on other parts where it's necessary. It could have been much more natural than just being but uh, illogical. So if they cared about it, it could have been better in that terms. And I actually am reviewing this game for first time, as I did not care about the game on PS3 version, as I told you earlier. And the gameplay overall, one of the things that remind me of Lara is Nadine Najim, who I met along with my team on the Tomb Raider press event in Dubai Grosvenor Hotel, along in event organized by the distributor Viva Entertainment.
That's what I mean.
And that model, I mean Miss Lebanon, former Miss Lebanon, Nadine Najam, reminds me of the Lara. I don't know, it's just stuck in my mind, or is it just the game, or is it just me? I'm not trying to distract you over it. Just going over what I feel over the character of Lara in PS4 Definitive Edition. I was honestly disgraced as an console fanboy when my friend showed on PC, but hey, what have I missed? I'm a bit slow, but hey, I'm here. I have been playing on PS4, and yes, I'm enjoying it. Proudly saying that. Just because Lara's physics and character was highly detailed, it increases the user experience overall. There are few reasons why you would buy this game.
Another sign.
Two main reasons why you would buy this game. I would recommend this game to people who have not played Tomb Raider yet, or a person like me that was having issues with the graphics and did not care about the gameplay. Second options, gamers who want to compare the graphics to the PC or previous gen consoles such as PlayStation 3 or Xbox 360. This is my perspective or honest opinion on the game Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. I would like to thank Viva Entertainment for sending us the retail version of Tomb Raider Definitive Edition for PS4. And make sure you subscribe us on Game Recon Network and like us on Facebook /Game
That
Recon.
should do it.
Thank you very much for
See
watching.
if I